I'm going to be starting off with this statement. If you don't have a goal, you will not have the strength to forge ahead. If you don't have a goal, you will not have the strength to forge ahead. What is that thing that empowers you to wake up, to jump up from the bed, run into the shower, jump into your car, and step out of the house? Those who set goals, those who have specific goals for the day, those that have set their goals the night before are like that. But those who don't have any goal for that day wake up yawning and wondering what they're going to use to fill up the space of 24 hours. And I'm praying for you that that will not be your strategy this year. I am praying for that person who is simply wondering, like a wandering generality, that that will not be your portion in this year 2021. The capacity to set worthy goals, the grace to set worthy goals, and give your life a meaning will be birthed in you in the name of Jesus Christ. If you don't have a goal, you will not have the strength to forge ahead. In the book of Job, chapter 6, verse 11, Job made a remarkable statement here. He said, I do not have the strength to endure. I do not have a goal that encourages me to carry on. That simply means that if you don't have a formidable goal, you will not have the strength to endure. You will not have the strength to forge ahead. He said, I do not have a goal that encourages me to carry on. So for you to carry on with all of these things going on, with the COVID-19, with all of the political jigsaw puzzles, with all of the anger tantrums everywhere, it is so easy for us to get distracted. But even in the midst of distraction, the moment you remember the goals you already have lined up and lined out, both in the now and in the future, it refocuses your energy. You are encouraged to carry on. And that is one of the essential aspects, one of the greatest reasons why we set goals. Paul the apostle said, I press towards the goal. I press towards the mark. I press. So that means he had to press through a myriad of distractions. So it is not always easy to forge ahead and to stay encouraged if you are operating without goals. Scientific research buttresses this. Research in human development and in psychology and sociology buttresses this. So it goes to emphasize that if you are not setting goals, you are simply wasting time, because you're not going to be pursuing the course of your journey with focused attention. There are three kinds of people in this world: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who don't even know that there's something happening. They don't know what's going on. Those who make things happen, those who watch the things that are happening, who spend all their time on TV, on the social media, on the gossip columns, watching what is happening. Then there are those who just don't know what is going on. What group, where do you want to find yourself this year? I don't know about you, but I want to find myself in the first category. That first category is those who make things happen. I'm praying 8 tips for advanced goal setting. The first of those 8 tips is from the letter A in that acronym, ADVANCED, and it means achievable. Achievable. So A will start for achievable. Achievable. Did you get that? So that's the first thing. Any goal you want to set, you must first of all know that that goal should be achievable. Advanced goals must be achievable. They must be goals that are attainable. They must be practical and achievable. They are not things you just say to impress people or to sound big or to sound hype, but they are not achievable or they are too far-fetched. If the goals you set are far-fetched, too far-fetched, because you want to operate by faith, and then you're going to have a lot of doubts, and those doubts will quench the passion you have for the pursuit of that goal. Just like somebody who is lifting weights, you don't just jump from one low level to a very high level. If not, you're going to have what the Bible calls shipwreck. A lot of people shipwreck their faith by setting goals. Remember that goals are statements of faith. So you must also understand that the place of your capacity to believe. Of course, your goals should be able to stretch you, but they shouldn't break you. You get that? Your goals, let your goals stretch you, but don't allow them to break you. Glory be to God. Don't allow them to break you. Let your goals be achievable. If your goals do not seem achievable, you lose the passion to pursue them. That's the point I'm making. For example, somebody said years ago, I'm setting a goal this year. I said, what goal is that? He said, I'm setting a spiritual goal. I said, what goal is that? He said, I am going to pray for every pastor every day. Now, that kind of goal is not an achievable goal. How are you going to pray for every pastor every day? You're going to say, oh, Father, I pray for every pastor every day. That's no prayer. Glory be to God. So you have to set achievable goal. Instead, you say, I will pray for Pastor so and so for at least 5 minutes daily. I will pray for Pastor so and so for at least 10 minutes daily, for at least 15 minutes daily. Pastor so and so, you list those pastors. Now that's an achievable goal. Can you see the difference? I will pray for every pastor daily. That's not an achievable goal. But I will pray for Pastor A, B, C for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes daily. That's achievable, because when you do it, you know that you have done it. Glory be to God. So the point I'm making, never forget, is let your goals be achievable. Apply it in the different areas that we have. I just apply this in the area of spirituality, or for example, you say, I am going to observe 10 minutes quiet time every day. That's an achievable goal. 10 minutes quiet time that's achievable. But if you say, I'm just going to be praying every day, well, you may achieve it, or you may not, because it's not specific. So remember, the first tip for advanced goal setting is that that goal must be achievable. The second